The snow is driving an unusually high number of wildlife into urban areas, so much so that the Utah Division of Wildlife has had to change their approach for helping some of the animals survive. News specialist Mike Anderson shows us how.
It's rare that the view from a gas station looks like this.
We've seen them, walking right down the road right here.
Nearby homeowners like Kelly and Lisa Parkinson say it started happening about 2 weeks ago.
There's just no feed for them.
Snow's too deep.
Yeah, they can't get around, and if you look at them out there right now, they're clear up to their bellies in the snow.
People in this Wellsville neighborhood have been enjoying the roughly 100 elk every day since then.
I've grown up here my entire life, and normally you just look out and see cows, and so one day there's an entire herd of elk.
Division of Wildlife officers tried at first to get the elk to go somewhere else, but when that wouldn't work, they turned it into an emergency feeding area.
We always get concerned about big game animals like deer and elk near highways, but these animals seem to be very content. The food's being provided.
Phil Douglas with the Division of Wildlife Resources says the DWR has been helping supply feed that the landowner is putting out for the herd each day.
They're waiting out the storm, so to speak.
Deep snow continues to drive wildlife around the region into the valleys, like these groups of elk feeding along I-80, a deer on a front porch in Highland, and you might recall this moose found in the basement of a family's home in Idaho.
We have been seeing more situations of deer populations especially that were once migratory that aren't migratory anymore. They're coming down to the urban areas.
And while they may be breathtaking to see, Douglas warns that we should try not to disturb them.
That extra ounce of energy or extra bit of energy that they've used in trying to avoid people could be the last energy reserve that they have.
Though it doesn't hurt to watch from a good distance.
To just be able to go across the street here and see them, that's pretty cool.
Mike Anderson, KSL 5 News.
Yeah, that is a cool view for sure.